Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody doing good. I've been thinking about this video. It don't have nothing to do with trucking. Absolutely nothing to do with trucking. And let me eat my food and be great. Just listen to me over the smacking. Let's get that out the way. And don't be talking about the way I talk. Especially if you understand what I'm saying. Because I think if you corrected me on the way how I speak, you know exactly what I was saying or what I was trying to say. So there's no need to correct me. Just fall in line. You get it, you got it, let's go. So, I have been saying I was going to do a video that was going to be unpopular. And the reason why I've been saying that, because I tell people, mostly friends and family, oh, this is a video for the men. It's a video for the men. Even though y'all are some straight, you know what? I do be feeling bad for y'all. Y'all still some straight assholes. But I feel bad for y'all. I'm going to tell y'all like I told my cousins. Number one, in my opinion, the biggest liars out there are women. Women, we like the biggest liars out there. Now, I try not to lie. Try very hard not to lie, mislead, or anything like that. And it's never my intent to lie to someone. I'd rather hurt your feelings first before I lie to you. But it's never my intent to lie to someone. But I tell my cousins, all my guy friends, and, you know, men that I know, I tell them, y'all need to get a DNA test on these children y'all claiming. Y'all need to get a DNA test. A lot of men don't do it. They're afraid of rocking the boat. But I guarantee you, if the roles were reversed, women, we're going to be getting DNA tests. You ain't finna just put no baby on us. No matter how you feel. Y'all need to stop getting so angry or thinking you the man and ain't no way possibly she'll cheat on you. Even though you done been with 1,000 women. I know that's an over exaggeration. But you're constantly cheating. But ain't no way this woman will cheat on you because she love you. You wrapped around. She got you wrapped around. Or you got her wrapped around your finger. It's y'all ego. Y'all ego and pride gets in your own way. And therefore, women play off of that and allow you to think and feel a certain way. Like you walk around here like you the shit and all this type of stuff. Meanwhile, she fucking your best friend. Excuse my language. And they both building you up. I mean, they building you all the way up. So, I'm not going to drag this all the way out. But I'm just going to say what I've always told men. And even though I have had men disrespect me, and I still stand up for men. Because I know y'all ignorant. So I still stand up for you. Y'all be running y'all whole life. Some men be like they don't want to get a DNA test. Because one is going to make her mad. She going to put them on child support. You know you ain't finna be with this woman no 18, 21, or however many years, depending on what the child do. Or if they disable, you have a disabled child, or she have a disabled child. Now, they putting it to where you will have to be financially responsible for that child even longer. To your dying day, basically. And I'm not saying that's wrong, because that's your child, so you should take care of it. But I'm just saying, you shouldn't just volunteer signing your name on a birth certificate because you don't want to upset your baby mama. Matter of fact, when you start talking to a female, sexing a female, raw dogging a female, let her know from the door. Look, if you're going to have an issue with me, if you end up getting pregnant by me, I'm going to want a DNA test. I'm gonna want a DNA test. Let her know from the door. You gonna get a DNA test. Ain't got nothing to do with her. It's for your own sanity. And usually the women that get an attitude, most of them, even if the child come out to be the man, most of them, they mad because they was. I know some women like that. And women talk to each other. They mad because if you get the DNA test, you're going to find her out that she was messing around on you. Why you thinking you the shit? Now, some of them, I told y'all we can crown Q and everything. Now, some women, they probably isn't, because it's not all women that's like that. But I feel like, to the women, if you're not that type of woman, and you ain't got shit to hide, because you know if the role was reversed, you're going to demand a DNA test from him. If you ain't got shit to hide, tell him to get it. As long as he take care of his responsibility, it don't even matter. You can bring, oh, you don't trust me, and you don't love me. You don't trust him to even hang out with a female. He got to lie to you about hanging out with a female. And she could be just a friend. But if a woman there, well, you better be careful with that too. Only want your man to be around other men. So I another man gonna take your man from you. I need to stop being that way. I need to stop being that way. But if you ain't got nothing to hide or whatever the case may be, and that's sure everything is good, and you know how the world is, you know how the world is, and you know there are women who mistreat and misuse men. Now that don't mean that men don't do the same thing to women now, but when it comes to a child, I think the DNA test should be mandatory. And what pisses me off with a lot of women is, you know you've been doing dirty. You claim you love your child. Yeah, you might love your child a little bit, but not enough to tell the truth. And then your child grow up, and this part of where this come from. I've heard it a couple of times where couples, been together 5, 10, 15 years. And you know they got this 23andMe and whatever heritage, you know, the tests you could take and stuff like that, just to find out, people trying to go back, not find out who their father, mother, or whatever the case may be is. They're just trying to find out what part of, I guess, the world they actually come from. And so I don't know how the hell they do this shit, but you get what I'm saying. But through doing that, they're discovering that they're with a relative. And the 3 cases I have seen, brother and sister end up together. Why the brother and sister? Obviously they ain't got they ain't got the same mama. That's obvious. They ain't got the same mama. So either the woman slept with a man and lied to her husband that she slept with the man, and now got him thinking that that's his child that he raised, or a man slept with a woman and either it's still the same way. It's still the same damn way. That's what it ended up being. They slept together. Either she didn't want him to be the father, so she said it was her man, baby, or, well, yeah, really, now that I think about it, it really just fall on the woman. 2 women end up sleeping with the same man. Now, whether he was with one woman or not, but that woman could have cheated on her husband or the man she with, and she want him to be her baby daddy, so she won't tell him that he's not the father. Now he done went on with his life, the guy who actually the daddy but don't know he's the daddy, and I met another woman. And they end up doing what you got to do to make a baby. And they have a child. One got a boy, one got a girl. Kids grow up together. Meet in high school or college. And sometimes it takes place in college. Because usually high schoolers, you meet the parents. So sometimes it takes place in college. They meet, fall in love, and all that great stuff. Done did it do. Got them a baby or 2. Only to find out later they sister and brother. Now that's fucked up. Now you want me to say that you love your kids? Hell no, you don't give a damn about your children. You don't care. That's how I feel about it. So, and to the men who don't want to rock the boat because she may retaliate and put you on child support, dude, as soon as you go out there and cheat and you gonna do it, or as soon as she meets somebody else and she gonna do it, or as soon as she get mad about anything, she gonna do it. You getting put on child support anyway. And the messed up part about it, she'll go in the courtroom and lie. Because y'all ain't smart enough to keep y'all receipts to show y'all been supporting y'all child. Talking to the men. Y'all ain't smart enough to keep y'all receipts to show y'all been supporting y'all kids. She gonna go in the courtroom and lie and say you ain't never did nothing. Absolutely nothing. She been doing it all by herself for the past 10 years. Guess what finna happen to you now? Back to our child support. Now you really mad. Now you want to put hands on her to land yourself in prison. And you still gonna have to pay child support. You're gonna be 68 years old, still paying child support for a 32-year-old or a 42-year-old. Because you make stupid decisions. It's just one dumb decision right after the next. When you could just, soon that baby come out, do not sign no birth certificate. Because when you sign the birth certificate, that is you, men, acknowledging paternity for that child. And it is hard to get your name off of that birth certificate. It's hard. And then plus, the government don't care nothing about siblings fucking. It's a money thing. They don't care nothing about these kids. It's worse enough with adoption. Because people give their kids up. And I get and I understand that if you can't raise your children, or if they're in a difficult situation, or whether it's voluntary or involuntary in adoption, I think adoption is a great thing. Someone raising the kids in a better living condition and so on and so forth than what they probably would be in. But it's already bad enough when you have kids in the adoption system who done been adopted out, and they meet somebody and they never know if they're sleeping with a relative. They never know if they're sleeping with a potential sibling. They never know this. That's one thing. But when your kids are not put up for adoption, and again, I'm just speaking for the kids, and I'm speaking for the men. Women, I apologize, but y'all know we some motherfuckers. And I ain't trying to tell the men everything, because some of the shit they need to work out themselves. But I'm telling them enough. I'm also speaking for the kids, and you need to make sure when you think about it, with all these health issues and stuff, new stuff going on, that could be a part of it. Used to be. I think it might be still in some states. I never really understood the reason why, but it could have been the reason why you had to take a blood test before you got married is to make sure that you're not related. Now, I don't know that. I hadn't looked that up. I'm just guessing that's what it was. But now, in some states, you don't even have to do that. I don't know the purpose of the blood test. But I know in certain states, you don't have to do that no more. So, I'm not going to be on here long. I'm finna get off of here right now, as a matter of fact. I've been on here too long already. It's almost 15 minutes. And I'm about sick of this salad. I just want to tell all men, please get your DNA test. I be watching paternity court. He wouldn't be up in here. Even the judge on that pisses me off sometimes. Because y'all got it hard. You talk about this man because he don't believe this child here, whether he slept with this woman or not. She also slept with multiple other women. And it shouldn't solely fall on him just because he acknowledging the fact that he slept with her, or she can actually find him. And so she talk about him like a dog and all that stuff, and then turn out that the baby ain't his. And then He be like, yeah, I know it. Then she be like, don't clown. Don't clown. But in the cases where it come out that the baby is his, the woman go all off. I told you that was your baby. This, that, and that. She'll never say don't clown to the woman. She'll never say that. So I don't think that's right. If you don't want clowning up in there, that should go for both sides. And then just because she's sitting up there crying. And that's the other reason why I can't. Women be talking about all this stuff, women sticking together. Damn y'all. I can't. Y'all making me look bad. Women. Not all, but some of you women making me look bad because I can't get on board with some of that bullshit y'all be doing. Talking about we got still. I'm not sticking with the bullshit. No. I can't do it. And you can't make up your mind. Speaking about women, y'all can't make up your mind about shit. 1 minute, y'all want to be super independent, this, that, and the third. And I'm not independent. Hell no. I need a man to help me with everything. I don't want to be independent. And I'm woman enough and honest enough to admit it. I don't want to be independent. Help me. I'm not finna down my man, even if he is a piece of shit. I guess I do be down to my man. I guess I do. I call him an asshole in a heartbeat. But I follow it up with, but you my asshole. Because I know how he is. I know how he is. And he wrong on a lot of stuff he do too. I'm saying. I don't really want to put his business out there. But I'm going to put it out there, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all because y'all my people. And this happened years before he met me. Years before he met me. And so he was dating this woman. And he about like me with the child support system. Not that the child support system is a joke. It's a joke. And I don't think half the men that's on child support shouldn't be on child support. And women is the reason why that's happening too. I'm full off this salad. Because, I'm going to tell you a story in a second. I'm going to get off here. Because you got a woman who will be with a man. She'll be with two men. Now, you got this one man who is a nice gentleman. I'm not going to say he's weak or anything like that. He's a gentleman. That one, she treat him like crap. He do any and everything for his baby. He go above and beyond. Except for getting a DNA test like a dummy, just stupid. That's the first thing you do. But anyway, he do everything for his baby. She don't even have to call for nothing. And she'll put him on child support. But then you have the other one, the other baby daddy, who don't do nothing. But as some women say, he got some good thing. He constantly with other women. Always with other women. Always cheating. Running the streets, doing this, that, and the third and stuff like that. Bring her $20 or $40 by there because he want to hit. But if she ain't spreading her legs, he ain't leaving her nothing. He ain't come pick up no babies. He ain't buying no Pampers. He ain't doing nothing. That one, she won't put on child support. Because that's how I know some women really don't give a damn about their kids the way they say they care about their kids. He got the money, rolling over in dough. But you got another dude who working 2 jobs, but you'll put him on child support. He barely making. He working at 2 fast food restaurants, but he's still doing what he got to do as a man to provide for his child. And you'll run down there and put him on child support and stuff like that. In a lot of cases, you end up getting less from him than you was originally getting. Or then you got this one who's rolling over in dough. I ain't gonna put him on child support. He'll be over here. Long as he swing through there about 11, 12 o'clock at night and give you some, you happy. He be gone before the sun come up in the morning. You happy. I don't understand that. But anyway, back on my dude's story. Let me tell y'all. I couldn't tell his business. I'm gonna tell y'all because y'all my people. Because he not very bright, in my opinion. This fool, y'all know who he is. So, I'm gonna tell y'all. Long time ago, he was dating this woman, right? And, matter of fact, both of them kids is grown now. So, it's been 20 plus years ago. He dating this woman. And she wanted to have a baby by him, right? She wanted to have a baby by him. He ain't want no baby by her. I done said, man, don't want no baby. He don't want no baby. That's fine. You know, cool. But this fool, this is what he tell her. So you got to be the dumbest motherfucker ever walked the face of the planet. He tell her, because she asking him why. Now, this him telling me this story now. He's telling me this story. I don't know his baby mama. He gonna tell me that he told her that he don't want no baby by her because he don't see himself being with her for very much longer. I said, bitch. And you just thought you wasn't finna have no more kids, huh? You tell this woman, I don't want no baby with you because I don't see myself being with you for very much longer. Yet it's still, you still raw dogging her. You still getting it when you want it, but you know you finna leave eventually. And you thought you wasn't finna have no baby. I didn't know you not her back then, and I could have told you finna have a baby. You got to. He gonna say that she baby trapped him. This was his thing. She supposed to be taking birth control pills. First of all, birth control is not 100% guaranteed to stop you from getting pregnant. First of all. Second of all, when you tell somebody that, you need to already have your stuff packed walking out the door. If not that, you don't need to be sleeping with them no more. If you tell, y'all get what I'm saying. I ain't even got this. I imagine even men understand that, dude, you don't do that. And then still think you finna lay with her? You still, and not get a baby? Oh yeah, you finna get a baby. Probably would have got more than two if they would have stayed together. I told you got to be the dumbest soul to ever walk the face of the planet. To think. And still to this day, he think that he was right and she was wrong. She may have been wrong a little bit, but you should have knew what was finna happen when you tell a woman that. I don't want. That's about like, let's do it in reverse. A woman being with a man solely for money. He want to marry her. She don't want to marry him, but she getting anything that she want. And she tell him, I don't want to be with you because, no, I don't want to marry you because I don't see myself being with you for much longer. But still give me your credit card. Let me go shopping on your dime. Really? You really think you still finna be able to live this type of lifestyle with this dude and you just told him, I don't want to be with you because I don't see myself being with you for much longer. And he ain't did nothing now. He ain't did nothing. You think he finna give you your credit card, give you his credit card? People just crazy. That's all it is. People crazy. Y'all, let me get off of here. But that was my video. To the men, y'all start getting DNA tests. Y'all need to start doing it. Because regardless, more than likely, you're going to end up on child support anyway. So don't not rock the boat in the beginning because you're worried about being on child support. You're more than likely going to end up on child support because you probably ain't finna be with this girl for the rest of your life. And even if you are intending on being with her for the rest of your life, that don't mean the way you feel about her, she feel the same way about you. Now, to the honest women out there, don't be offended. Only the non-honest women will be offended by what I'm saying. But even if it's your husband, I don't give a damn if you married to this woman. If you don't believe me, look it up. Men that's paying child support for kids is not theirs. Dude was married to a woman. And this the messed up part about it. Dude was married to a woman. And I think his child got sick. And they needed to do like a blood transfusion or something like that. When they go to do that, find out that this child isn't his. He mad. So then he go do a test. I think he had like 4 kids by her. Turns out only the first one was his, but the last 3 wasn't his. They go to get a divorce. The judge still ordered that man to pay child support. Why do he have to pay child support? Because he's been there. He signed the birth certificate. It's up to him. Stop looking for women to do things for you. It's up to him to ask for that DNA test. You too damn trusting. That's the problem. He thought his wife was the shit. He thought, ain't no way she'll do this to me. I don't know why men say that. Ain't no way she'll. Yes, the hell she will. Yes, she will. And then your last 3 kids don't even belong to you. And then the messed up part about it, the last 3 kids mad with him because he wanted to do a DNA test. Mad with him, and but those are kids. They teenagers, young teenagers, you know, with the hormones and the stupidity and all that stuff they got going on up in their brain. They don't even understand the fact that it do matter. Your mama cheated on your daddy and got 3 kids. Don't even know if they all got the same daddy, but got 3 kids that he's been raising and have to take care of because the judge said because he signed the birth certificate and he been in their life for X amount of years, he got to take care of them. Now, you can go out here and meet a nice young lady or a man and be with that person only to find out that's your sibling. And it ain't nothing that your daddy did, your mama did it. That's who did it. She the one out here, you know, spreading the wide. Y'all know what she was doing to get them 3 kids. Hell, I ain't got to paint a picture for you. And so, but they mad with their daddy because their daddy found out. How the hell you gonna get mad with your daddy because your daddy found out that the sick child wasn't his, so he did a DNA test. And then they mad to say that their dad abandoned them because he divorced his cheating wife. Really? That's the crazy part. And I think women need to stop doing it. Stop expecting men to be able to take all this bull. You ain't finna take it. You're not finna take it. You're not finna sit there. Number one, you ain't finna sit there and let your husband cheat on you, bring 3 extra kids up in there, and then you gonna claim all 3 of them kids as yours and raise all 3 of them kids as yours. You ain't gonna do it. A woman ain't gonna do that. So y'all means y'all need to smarten up. That's the main thing. Y'all need to get smart. Stop being stupid. Don't be stupid all your life. And my auntie don't like when I call people stupid, but stupidity is just stupid. Don't be ignorant all your life. Don't be a dummy all your life. Y'all really pisses me off. Y'all pisses me off because y'all don't get smart. And I keep saying that, get smart. Hell, I told my brother. Now, I don't believe his old lady doing. He been telling her early. Let me tell you something. Come up pregnant, I'm getting a DNA test. I should tell her early, so it won't even be a surprise. It won't even be a surprise. That don't mean that you don't love her, you don't want to be with her, but the one you claim, you want to make sure that one is yours. If you find out the child not yours, and you still choose to be there with the woman, okay, cool. At least now you know. Don't be rushing to sign your name on a birth certificate thinking that you can just take it off if that's not your baby. No, that's not how it works. And then a lot of guys think that the system is against them, which it is. However, there are things that you can do. But it's up to you to do it. Stop looking for a woman to do it. Stop looking for a woman to fix stuff for you when you can fix it yourself. You say you grown. You partaking in adult activities. Be an adult and take care of your business. And make sure you raising your kids. Now, once you find out they ain't yours, you want to play stepdad and all that stuff, go on and do that. But don't basically stop screwing over yourself. And stop thinking that every woman that you be with think you is the great one and she'll never do that to you, because yes, she will. Now, y'all go look up what I told y'all to look up. Men's paying child support for kids that's not there. Oh, one man on child support, he had filed a lawsuit. He wasn't even from that state. Or he had lived in that state, but he had moved away. He had come back to visit or whatever the case may be. And so then he left to go back home from the state, several states over that he actually lived in. And the girl was pregnant. She knew the guy had come into some money. And so she, when she had the baby, she put his name down as being the baby's father. Gave him a bogus ass address, and then sent the address, and they sent the child support thing for him to appear in court. He don't even know none of this is going on. The judge, that was really messed up, because he didn't show up to court. But he didn't even know he needed to show up to court. Had never touched this woman. Never touched her. Don't even know if she a man or a woman. But that man paying child support for a baby that's not his. One man on child support, and he was in prison during the time of conception. They couldn't find him. How the hell you can't find him? Y'all got him locked up. He in prison. And the women is just beating the system. So the government really need to get smarter, but they ain't gonna never be smarter. Because women really just beating the system. That's what they doing. They're just naming random ass folks, but they really destroying people's lives. That's what they doing. So that's not cool. But I'm finna get off here, because I've been on here too long. I've been rambling too long. This said 30 minutes, and I wasn't gonna even talk that long. So I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Y'all just please get smart. To the women, if you offended, you should be, because you probably the one that do that bullshit. And the ones who not offended, you understand exactly what I'm saying. And on that note, good night.